Jett Rocket, planetary inspector. Here on my patrol hub, I look out for any threats to the planet.
I don't know if I've ever told you this before, but I like platformers. I started playing games with Mario in the early 90s, and the platform genre, more than any other, holds a special place in my heart. When the WiiWare service was announced, it seemed like the perfect place for a resurgence of the platformer. 2D platformers have been showing up on the service quite a bit, but good 3D platformers have been hard to come by. Shin'en Multimedia brings us what could arguably be called the best platformer on the WiiWare service. Jett Rocket is their third release on the system behind Art of Balance and Fun Fun Mini Golf. It is without a doubt the best game they've released on the service to date. Jett Rocket evokes memories from people who've been enjoying Nintendo's Super Mario Galaxy. The game borrows many elements from that, with the exception of the planet hopping. Puzzles involve you picking up bombs and running from one place to another and throwing them across gaps to blow up glass bubbles that contain the exit to the level. Even Jett's rocket backpack feels like the bee suit from Galaxy. It allows short hops across gaps or easier access to high ledges before having to be recharged to use it again. Visually, there's little doubt that this is one of the best looking games on WiiWare since its launch 2 years ago. Sprawling 3D environments have been lovingly crafted in very rich detail. Enemies have personality and lighting effects that rival any retail release seen on the system. The only low point to the visual presentation of the game is Jett himself. He feels a bit out of place in this environment because he feels like a flat representation of a character and almost like an afterthought. The game won't take you very long to complete. There are only 3 worlds for Jett to explore, each with 4 levels and a boss battle at the end. You'll travel through lands you expect in a platformer, like a world where snow covers nearly every inch and it has the requisite ice-covered lakes that screw with your movement. You've got a beach area that looks very similar to the Beach Bowl Galaxy from Mario Galaxy and a swampy area. The boss battles at the end of each of the 3 worlds is where you'll find another borrowed aspect from Mario. The bosses are huge. They take up large portions of the screen. The first one will have you running around a treadmill avoiding missiles while trying to pick up bombs to lob back at him. For people who like collecting and achievements, Jett Rocket has a lot for you to do. There are 20 in-game achievements for you to accomplish. These range from collecting every solar panel in a level to completing levels without taking any damage to finishing a level in an insanely fast 20 seconds. Some of them are fairly easy to achieve, while others take some time and practice to get them. It makes for a good bit of replayability in a game that needs something like that to extend your value. Every game has its share of issues, and Jett Rocket is no different. The camera can be a bit wonky to control. One of the standout issues of games like Super Mario Galaxy are the fact that you never really think about the camera. Jett Rockets gives you complete control over the camera through use of the D-pad, but it has a tendency to move to inconvenient places at the worst possible time. I also had some issues with figuring out the jetpack early on. Not in how to use it, but in exactly what it could do. There were times I would try to reach a higher platform only to feel like I was stuck under an invisible ceiling. Moving left or right 2 steps would clear it up, but it was frustrating at times. Jett Rocket shouldn't be overlooked by anyone. It's a great example of what the WiiWare service is capable of. I really hope that Shin'en takes a look at revisiting this world, whether in another downloadable sequel or in a full retail release. I find myself thoroughly enjoying this game and wanting more when I came to the end. I've said before that you don't always have to be innovative to have a great game. Jett Rocket proves that by giving platforming fans more of what feels familiar and packaging it into a service that some people discount. It doesn't do anything you haven't seen before, but it doesn't have to. For a full written review, check out Nintendo-Okie.com.